Hello. Today's class we will discuss about genetic mutations. Before genetic mutation, we have to keep remember something. A gene is a section of DNA or genetic code. Our genetic code is a blueprint for our bodies. Just like how different Lego blocks can create different structure, our DNA determines how our body are built and function. Now, what is a genetic mutation? A genetic mutation is a change that occurs in our DNA code or in sequence of nucleotides. We can remember the four nucleotides are adenine, cytosine, guanine and thymine. A genetic mutation is a permanent alteration in DNA sequence of a gene or chromosome. Mutations can occur naturally or as a result of external factors such as radiation, chemicals, or errors during DNA replication or repair. Mutations can have various effects on organisms depending on their locations, type, and impact on gene function. We can discuss some key points about genetic mutations, such as point mutations, chromosomal mutations, silent mutations, missense mutations, and many more. We will discuss it in next slides. Sometimes mistakes can happen during DNA copying process leading to the changes called mutation. What causes mutations? Errors in DNA replication during real cells, exposures to mutagens, radioactive substances such as X-rays, ultraviolet radiations, and certain chemicals, viral infections, and another infectional agents. Without this, we also can say during DNA replication, the cell duplicates DNA before the cell division. Error can occur during DNA replications leading to the mutations such as base substitution, insertion or deletions. During cell division, including both mitosis and meiosis, involves the replications and distribution of genetic material to the daughter cells. Mistakes in chromosome segregation or DNA repair processes can result in chromosomal mutations and deletions. Genetic mutations can also happen by exposure of mutagens. Mutagens are agents that increase the rate of mutations by interacting with DNA. These can include environmental factors such as radiation, UV radiation from the sun, chemicals like tobacco, smokes, pollutants, and biological agents. During DNA repair, also genetic mutations can happen. Throughout the life, there are many type of factors which can cause genetic mutation. Types of genetic mutations. Point mutations are like small spelling mistakes that affects only one or few letters in DNA code. A single base pair may be added, deleted or changes. We can talk about many more genetic mutations. Types of mutations we can say like point mutations involve changes in single nucleotide base pairs such as substitutions, insertion or deletion. And chromosomal mutations involve changes in the structure or number of chromosomes such as deletion, duplication, inversion or translocations. If we can say about the mutations, what are the effects? Silent mutations occur when a mutation does not change amino acids sequence a protein due to the redundancy in the genetic code. There can be the many more. Insertion or deletions are the examples of point mutations. They are like adding or removing Lego blocks from the blueprint, causing the instruction to the read differently. Types of mutations We can talk about also chromosomal mutation. Entire the sections of chromosomal can be the rearranged or lost. One or more genes may be swapped or deleted. Now, we should be careful about what can happen if genetic mutation occur. Genetic mutations can have various effects on organisms, depend on the type, location and impact of the mutation. Some mutations do not cause any noticeable changes, while others can lead the genetic disorder or disease. Mutations can even give an organism an advantage in its environment, leading to new traits or abilities. If we can discuss the genetic mutations effects, we can talk about one, no observable effect. Many mutations have no discernible effect on an organism's phenotype or fitness. This mutation may occur in non-coding regions of DNA or may result in silent changes. Number 2, beneficial effects. Some mutations can confer an advantage to an organism, leading to increased fitness and survival in a particular environment. Number 3, harmful effects. Deleterious mutations can have harmful effects on an organism's phenotype, health, or fitness. These mutations may disrupt normal gene function, leading to genetic disorder, diseases, or reduced reproductive fitness. We can take an examples includes genetic diseases like cystic fibrosis, sickle cell anemia, or Huntington's disease. Number 4, cancer. Mutations in genes that regulate cell growth, divisions, and death can lead to the uncontrolled cell proliferation and development of cancer. Number 5, genetic disorder. Mutations can cause genetic disorders, which are conditions resulting from abnormalities in gene or chromosomes. Chromosomal abnormalities. Mutations that affect the structural of number of chromosomes can lead to the chromosomal abnormalities. These abnormalities may result in birth defects, development disorder, and reproductive problems. Number 7, evolutionary implication. Mutations are a primary source of genetic variations within populations and provide the raw material for natural selection to act upon. Overall, genetic mutation can have a wide range of effects on organisms. We can take an real life example what happened for genetic mutation, like sickle cell anemia. The disease is caused by mutations in the gene that helps make hemoglobin, a protein that carries oxygen in red blood cells. It is a point mutation where adenine is replaced by a thymine. Thank you everyone. I hope you can understand the genetics and genetic mutation and why it is so important in bioinformatics. Thank you for the next class.